Good morning, family. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to HGW Community 72. Happy Friday. It won't be Friday though when you see this, but happy Friday. Thank you to all of my sustained, solid subscribers. I thank you so very much. And welcome and thank you to all of my new subscribers. I tell you, literally, it's almost like every day I am getting 1 to 2 new subscribers. The channel is just growing, and I thank you all, the family, for making that happen, because it's y'all. So I really appreciate it. This morning, I'm going to entitle this video, Why My Kids Are My Kids. And you all probably are like, what is she talking about? What is Miss B Bohemian Soul talking about? Why my kids are my kids. And I used to hear that coming from recently divorced parents or an adult that recently ended a long-term relationship, and we will be talking about our kids or our children. And it used to bother me because when I was married, I never referred to my kids as my kids. I would always say ours. This is what we do with our kids. And I would look at individual parents, single, divorced, recently broken up from their long-term relationship with the other parent of their child or their children, and I would be like, why? You know, it would, why are they saying it like that? You know, that child or the children, they have another parent regardless if y'all just divorced or, you know, y'all had broken up, you know, it would say it in a very affirmative way. And here I am, happily married, put the quotes up, y'all, because, you know, recently divorced last year, and looking in a judgmental way, being transparent. And I now find myself saying that, and I know why they said my kid or my kids. These are my kids. Me and my kids, or me and my children are going to go do blah, 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 blah. I find myself saying that and taking ownership of that pertaining to my 2 children. Because what happens is, and you all will affirm and you all will be in agreement, when you have divorced, said your ex, or you have broken up, said your ex long-term partner, and you are the main provider, you are the main person now raising the child or the children, because your ex is not pulling their weight per the divorce decree. On the week, every other weekend, they'll be with you. That, for me, that's not happening. Financially, you have a responsibility to the children, said the ex. For me, that's not happening. Per the divorce decree, you have to, you know, attend certain sports events and you know, things like that. That's not happening. And so this is why my kids are my kids. They are with me 24/7 with the exception of when they're in school. I attend all of their sports games. I take them to practice. I make sure that they have a safe, comfortable, loving home, warm environment. I make sure that they eat 3 times, if not 4 times a day. I make sure that they have clean clothes. I make sure, with obviously the Lord's grace and mercy, let me not leave that out, because he is the one that is making provision for me. You know, a single woman divorced with 2 teens, well, 12 and a 14-year-old. She'll be 13 in a couple of months, in April. So these are the things that I have to do and willingly do and love to do. So this is why I say these are my kids. And this is why parents prior to me getting divorced would say my kids. And I had to really say, you know, Lord, forgive me for being so judgmental. But I get it. Because yes, even in the divorce, even in the separation, even in the breakup of the relationship, there still should be a we factor in co-parenting. But when it is not, and it is a single, or it is one particular parent that's doing it all, they are my kids. And I ask for strength, the ability to continually stay balanced and loving and nurturing, and not allow the stress of knowing that I don't have the help that I'm supposed to have in co-parenting. So I ask for the strength, the resilience, not the strength, but the resiliency to be the best parents to my kids that I can. So that's what I want to talk to today, and just speak on why my kids are my kids. And to all of those that do it, say it, mean it, I get it. No judgment. Family, be well.